Hello YouTube, my name is NerosCinema, and we're Call of Duty World War II. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So this afternoon, Activision held their annual fourth quarter calendar results conference call. That's quite a mouthful, but essentially it's a live stream that's held for the public as well as their investors, where they recap the fourth quarter of the previous year and offer some insight and predictions for what they expect in the year ahead. Here in this video, we are going to recap what we learned about Call of Duty in 2017, as well as discuss some new details about what Sledgehammer, Treyarch, and Activision have planned for us here in 2018. Let's start things off here by recapping the last year for the Call of Duty franchise. So according to Activision, 2017 was the best operating income year that the Call of Duty series has ever had. Call of Duty World War II was the top grossing console game worldwide. It set a franchise record for the best launch on the current generation systems, and it was the biggest day one digital release in the history of the PlayStation 4 and the biggest digital game to release on console that Activision has ever put out. It was also a pretty big year for microtransactions and in-game content, which, no surprise whatsoever, they have really been pushing that stuff since they started doing it back in Advanced Warfare. Activision confirmed that microtransaction sales were higher than DLC sales in 2017, which has been true for the past couple of years in the Call of Duty franchise, and they expect microtransactions and in-game sales to double in 2018, despite setting record revenue numbers in 2017, which seems crazy to me. Like, they set records this year for microtransactions, and they plan to double that next year. That kind of has me worried about the future of the Call of Duty franchise. That is essentially the long and the short of Call of Duty in 2017, and now it's time to discuss what they said about Call of Duty in 2018. Activision did confirm officially that Treyarch is making the next Call of Duty game, but unfortunately, that's pretty much all they said. They did not confirm that it was Black Ops 4, they would not confirm it was set in modern times, and most importantly, they would not confirm that the game is boots on the ground, even though last year during their call, they confirmed that Call of Duty 2017, which of course turned out to be World War II, would feature classic movement. This is definitely worrying to a lot of fans out there. If Treyarch's next game is going to feature classic movement and be a continuation of the most successful sub-series in the Call of Duty franchise, you would think that would be worth mentioning during their investors call. Now, for the sake of argument, I will say that what they did last year wasn't exactly typical for the Call of Duty series. They don't normally reveal details about their new game that early in the year, but last year was a special circumstance. We had just had 3 straight futuristic games. Sales figures were doing decently, like they were beating Battlefield and Titanfall and all the other competitors, but they weren't as good as what they were back in the Call of Duty heyday. In fact, every single year, the sales numbers for Call of Duty have gone down and down, which was concerning some people, and there was a lot of unrest in the community and outcry for things to return to the way they were. I think they decided to make that COD 2017 announcement during last year's call because it put both investors and the community at ease without revealing too much about the game or taking the wind out of Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered sales. I suppose it is possible that today's lack of Black Ops 4 confirmation is indicative that a different title could be releasing this November, but it's just as likely that Black Ops 4 is coming, and they don't want to take any momentum away from Call of Duty World War II or any of its DLC. I think the reason why they decided to not reveal anything today is because investors know that Call of Duty is back on track with its sales figures, and it has a ton of revenue coming in. Speaking of revenue coming in, during today's call, Activision revealed that they have a robust calendar of events planned for Call of Duty World War II. They didn't go into any specific details or dates, but we've already had Winter Siege in December and January. We are currently in the middle of the Resistance, and there is potential for a spring event in March, right before the DLC 2 event begins in April. Then, of course, all the things that could potentially happen after that. Going back to what I said earlier, they expect microtransactions and in-game revenue in 2018 to double the record-breaking numbers of 2017, and the only way I can see them doing that is if they have a ton of frequent events, and perhaps if they make some really big changes and innovations with Treyarch's game in 2018. One of the most interesting aspects of today's call was at the end during the Q&A session. Activision CEO Eric Hirschberg, who has revealed he's actually leaving the company soon, said that he thinks they have the best 3-year slate in Call of Duty history coming up, which is definitely saying something, because in terms of sales figures, the best 3 years in Call of Duty's history were between 2009 and 2011, when they released Modern Warfare Warfare 2, the original Black Ops, and Modern Warfare 3. It's interesting to me that he thinks that this upcoming slate of games is going to be better than that, because how do you beat Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and the original Black Ops? That's definitely setting the bar pretty high. He did not go into detail as to whether or not he thinks Call of Duty World War II is included in that slate of games, or if maybe he was referring to Sledgehammer's next game in 2020, but regardless, I think we're all pretty excited to see what the future of the Call of Duty franchise holds. Call of Duty World War II, as I said, is going to have a ton of events coming up in 2018. Treyarch is releasing their next game in November, which is rumored to be Black Ops 4, though we don't have any official confirmation. There is a lot of community talk right now about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. We have no idea what Infinity Ward is working on right now, let alone what Sledgehammer Games has planned for us. I think it's important that we live in the moment, right? We talk about the current content and what's going on with Call of Duty World War II, but remember that because of the 3-year development cycle, Sledgehammer Games is working on Call of Duty 2020 at this very moment. Yes, we have map packs coming down the pipeline. Yes, we have a bunch of new events coming to Call of Duty World War II, but remember that the Call of Duty series is a wheel that never stops turning, and Call of Duty 2020 is currently in development. But ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much all I have for you guys here in this video. I wanted to recap the Activision investors call to let you guys know about what happened with Call of Duty last year and what they plan to do with Call of Duty this year and the years to come. I am very excited about the future of the Call of Duty franchise, and I'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback down there in the comment section below. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Drop me a rating, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.